Well, good morning, everybody. Happy Halloween. Do you like my hat? Do you like my hat? Is it super cute? Hope that you can hear me. Hope all my tech is working. Anyway, here we are again. 108 days of meditation and creative flow. Today's day, as you can see in the ticker tape below, 23. So I have a whole bunch to report. Hello, crickets. Hello, replay watchers. So, what I usually do is just announce what's going down. Today, I'm going to talk a little bit about co creation from the heart, dancing yourself free, both of which emerge from my practices, as well as the mind corporate takeover of the body and the mind and the everything, when really it's a supportive structure. We all know this. We all know this. So, how do we actually live this? Stick around if any of this interests you in any way and wait till you see my new thingy thingy. And I'll see you in about 60 seconds. Hey, and we're back. Oh, welcome back again. I have my chats on so I can see if anybody's hanging out with me. Hi, crickets. Hello, everybody. I'm on Love Evolve Energy Facebook page, Love Evolve Energy YouTube channel, and Evolve Within Love group YouTube channel, just to mix it up a bit because we're doing fun. Spooky. Wearing the hat. Wearing the hat. Look. Ah, no, I can't wear the hat. So Halloween's a big deal. It's a big deal in my household when you hang out with my mom. As you can see, my yogi skeletons in the back hanging out. Oh, you don't see my poison apple, although that's not poison. It's there all the time. Isn't she gorgeous? Anyway, I have a whole bunch of, my dear mama tends to get a little bit more macabre than me, although I can go there for sure. It's a gorgeous, spooky day outside. Lots of big fluffy clouds, some blue sky, some gray sky, and lots of wind just moving. It's so autumnal, so exciting. We have to decorate for Halloween outside. Anyway, it has nothing to do. Well, it probably has everything to do with my lived life and simply my accountability here and what we're doing. Yeah, there will be announcements coming, but first off, I'll announce this a couple of times because some of you, hi Cricket, some of you will be watching the replays, and so you'll hear it right now. In 3 days' time, oh, I wanted to get my grimoire out. Do I have it here? I'll do it tomorrow or the day after. Um, Hopefully, I'll remember. Let me write that down, my grimoire. In 3 days' time, we'll be doing another ecstatic dance. It's going to be shorter. It's going to be virtual, a virtual ecstatic dance. I will post the playlist in a way and place that you can access that. It's going to be here and a couple of other places. We'll see my comfort level because, I'm still experimenting with it because we are heading into a new moon come Wednesday. I believe it's in Scorpio. So, Dude, babe, gotta let it go. Gotta let it go from the depths. So if you're not an LCD Sound System fan, you may not know the song "Dance Yourself Clean." Um, what I wrote down today was dance yourself free. And so what we're gonna be doing in the ecstatic dance, it's gonna be just, maybe the bulk of it will be about 30 minutes, although we'll do a little bit prep before, pardon me, and a little bit prep after. And then we will you can do small dance, you can do big dance, whatever kind of space you're in. You don't need a lot of space. You can just be sitting down and feeling the rhythm and moving within. So as much as it is ecstatic dancing, sweating out your prayers and moving into your body, sweat your prayers. That's Gabrielle Roth, some of my training. But it's also movement meditation and moving deep into release, moving into a new moon. One releases. One releases. So, this is what I did this morning as part of my practice. So, what you saw me do on Friday was some of this cultivation of creative flow, which happens during a release period. The biggest releases are the days coming up to the new moon. New moon is the beginning of the beginning of the new. So that's the seed planting. The music we'll be dancing with is seed planting music. Uh, and it's part of a longer flow of audio. But we're going to be using just about 30-35 minutes of it. So that it's a bite size, so that it's just bite size anyway. That's what I did this morning. I had some of my supportive guided cleansing going on, and I felt the impulse, not from my corporate takeover mind, but from the expansive mind to let's move a little, let's breathe, feel, and move. Do you remember my show, Breathe, Feel? Wow. Breathe into this, move into this. So it ended up, so I put that on as well. So I had all of this soundscape holding space for an experience for me. And I really moved into the movement meditation, the dance meditation with rhythm. And even though it was a small dance, there was a lot, meaning I didn't take up. The small dance doesn't take up full expression of your joints and skeletal system. Although there were moments of that, it takes place. Woo! Disappear the hat. Poof! The hat. It takes place in a smaller space and sometimes a smaller time than than a large ecstatic dance event might take place in. And so that's what I was with. And because there was breath and because there was rhythm, there was sweat. There was sweat and there was intention for release. And I just kept moving and releasing and moving and releasing. And I was like, it's time to do this again. It's time to share this again. So that's what I started my practice with, this co-creation from a trusting heart and a listening in. And I just went for it. After that, I sat down and did my sitting meditation, which was almost an hour, cultivating and being with what was. There was still some movement there. What I did was a body scan, and then I moved through my energy body and the different centers and areas of activation, and I discovered quite a bit. So for me, there's still quite a bit of heart healing happening. Gay Milla in the house. She has some new techniques that she's working with in her mediumship and energy work practice there. Um, and what I really noticed, what's coming up for me, everybody, what's coming up for me is, um, though there's been a lot of filling in the wounded cracks with gold divine light, some of that wabi sabi and some of that pottery of the heart healing. I notice these patterns in and out, what's been weaving out, in and out, and I've spoken with some of my other friends, my cronies in the woo streets, uh, are these angers, ancestral anger, ancestral frustration. And so, as I mentioned earlier this week, there are these in my energy system devices in which other people can plug in. And some of the emotional activation there is battle, that there's a ground, that there's, in a broader perspective, it's power. There's a power struggle device in my heart space that allows me the patterns of power struggle within relationships. Some of that is battle energy. Some of that, if you are a warrior, can be necessary, creating. There are healthy boundaries, and then there are hard defensive boundaries from defense, from defense or offense, shooting out offense. None of those are where I'm going. My evolution in it is into a free, expressive heart, co-creating with divine incarnations all over the planet and through multidimensional reality. And so what shows up in my heart space are the areas where there is this battle, there's defense, offense energy. What activates it? Where is this activated? And it doesn't matter what triggers it in me. All I can do anything with is myself. And yay, let me tell you, there's still some trigger there. There's still that device there that needs more clarity, more love and care and kindness so it can be held. My choice is to not engage with this energy. My choice is to heal this vibration so that the energies can be freed up and become more part of me and therefore more whole. And so, yes, in my meditation practice, through the co creative flow, through the clear seeing of all, through all of my sense gates, there is this flow state of psychological and emotionality that is not skillful. And so I see it. And so my responsibility towards myself and others is to heal what does not, as an intention in itself, in its mechanism, hold love, connectiveness, co creative, peacefulness, flow. And so it's being dredged up. And I see it from my world around me, from what I'm drawing to me, so that I can see it more clearly within myself. Oh, so that's what it looks like for me these days, everybody. This is what my cushion sitting practice, my co creative practice on the dance floor, and my co creative practice within color is showing me. This is what I'm being with. This is how it is. There's an aspect of mind, as I mentioned at the beginning, that has been in corporate takeover of the entire system. I believe this, the rigidness of mind, when really it's an assistant to structure so that manifestation can flow with greater ease and efficiency. It is not from where inspiration and the true expression arises. It's the supportive structure, which is important. And so maybe I'll talk about that if it arises in the days to come. I do know that this mind structure loves the controlling aspect of the power play that gets activated in my heart space through this device from my ancestry, it's inherited. And so there's a symbiotic relationship there. And so I suspect as I begin to release this this device, this structure, this pattern of behavior, of power play and defense and offense and all of the emotionality that goes with that, the whole battle, that there'll be some conversations happening there. Some conversations of, "We need this power play to feel safe." Divine Source says, "You once perhaps did, but now it only creates pain and hurt, not safety, not safety, more pain, more suffering." And so I say unto this part of my mind in this inherited structure that is now up for release, you can rest. You can rest now. You can heal. And the sun shines. You can move through now, through all of us now, and be released. Not helpful, not necessary. There is greater truth, greater safety, greater love and ease within the divine flow. The battle can be released now. And so it is true. So it is true for me and others who may follow me, who may take up this divine sword of AAM and move forth in this divine light fire. There are others who want to be on the battleground. That is not my job. And for others who are drawn to me, not my manifestation, not your manifestation, this go around. And that is what I have to share with you today. Happy Halloween. May it be absolutely batty and spooktacular for you. And may there be flow of co-creative divine delight in all things, love and acceptance of all shadow and darkness, so that it may be freed into its own creative flow. That's what I have for you today, my people. I'm gonna move away from you now, back into my day, have some more awesome, and I'll keep announcing to you that there will be an ecstatic dance mini session Tuesday night where we'll move with the groove into the flow and release those bits, whatever you can intentionally release, it'll show up. All right, my loves, I'll catch you on the flip.